Well, it's interesting. It so happens that over the last month, I've been preaching through 1 Corinthians 7 at my church here in Highfields. So I've been acutely aware of issues to do with sexuality, marriage, divorce, same-sex attraction, etc. And just before Christmas, 1 Corinthians 6, which is all about, the kinds of people who will not enter the kingdom of God, and such as you were, but you were washed, you were justified, you were sanctified. The scriptures speak right into this topic, don't they? But I'm fully aware that those sermons would absolutely be illegal if this bill passes without significant amendment. The fact is that I'm not giving a kind of an opportunity for someone to write a disclaimer or sign a form to say, they're happy for me to hear this. This is public preaching of the word, faithfully, compassionately, of course. And we have in our church family people who experience same-sex attraction, people who the issue of transgender is very, very close. So while I believe, I can't speak in terms of national church or an FIC local church, but I certainly would want to encourage my fellow pastors and ministry colleagues who are watching to not hold back from speaking on these topics, because I think the temptation will be just to kind of retreat a little bit and maybe allow, people can just read the Bibles on their own, or they can kind of fill in the blanks. Everyone knows this stuff. They don't. And if we don't say it, someone else will say it. And the agenda will be set. You can't. There's no agenda-free existence in relation to issues of sexuality and marriage. So it's been a great privilege to do it here at Highfields. But I've been totally aware that every week, we're live streaming our services, Spotify, etc. I could get cancelled any moment. Maybe that's going to come one day, or worse. But I feel that I've observed before that if we look at the book of Revelation and you get the list of people who won't enter the kingdom of heaven in the book of Revelation, the first group of people who won't enter are the cowards. And I think that the word for us as leaders, Christian leaders, we just got to stand with the truth, with compassion, of course. And it's possible to stand in a way that doesn't have compassion. And people who are same-sex attracted, or who sense themselves in the kind of the minorities, etc., feel like there's no home here. We want to be a totally welcoming, open door kind of church where the broken and the vulnerable and the hurting can come. Absolutely. And the counselling and the prayer can be provided. But we've got to have the courage to say what the scriptures say. So help me God.